Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Palhas of Eternity, né? No episódio passado a gente terminou as missões da Travessia Branca, né? A gente fez, foi naquele local, né? A cicatriz de Chiron, né? Pra derrotar o Sem Olhos, né? Quebrando o cristal, e é isso. Agora vamos retornar às outras missões, né? Deixa eu ver se eu consigo matar um dos dragões, né? O dragão de Hadro, aquele alpino, né? Que eles são muito fortes. E essas recompensas aqui, né? Que a gente pegou na casa do guardião, lá em Caída Nua, né? E aí, acho que tem as missões principais, né? A gente pegou esse martelo aqui, né? Que é muito bom, né? Ó, ele dá mais 18 de precisão, minha nossa senhora, 65% de dano. Fora que ele concede várias magias aqui. Só dar uma olhada aqui pra ver. Esse sinal da proteção é massa demais. Simplesinho legal esse aqui. Esse aqui talvez seja bom pra lote, né? Essa área de efeito eu acho que é mais pra mago, né? Nem... Não, muda alguma coisa aqui? Não é nada. Vou ver os outros anéis aqui. Acho que eu vou pegar um desse aqui. Acho que eu tenho um anel de mago melhor, né? Não. Vamos ver aqui. Mas eu acho que eu tenho. Ah, agora eu tô com 2 aqui. Deixa eu vir aqui pro distrito pra pegar umas fogueirinhas.
After you learn this big secret, that's when you go back and kill the Ketchmots, right?
I seek only to liberate my people from the Ketchmotl.
Oh, playing the long game. So they don't expect you. You're smarter than you look, Zawa.
A few more years, and the slavers will have died of old age.
Eu não lembro nem qual era a missão dele, né? Desse Zawa. Depois eu vou falar com ele pra ver. Cadê? Aqui, né?
like to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you? Top quality...
Zawa is ready. What do you need of Zawa? The ways of the Nalpazka can make little sense to an outsider. We are the warriors of the Takan. Nobles, we are souls caged in flesh, nothing more. But it is one thing to say it, another to know it. I give this answer because it is what you wanted, but the Nalpazka would say different. Perfection. Look around you. The world is perfect. Every being, every moment. Rarely do we see this. Every practice of the Nalpazka is a reminder to stop stumbling, to know the perfection. Our practices are suited to our enemies, the things we hold to in fear of their opposites. Things like pleasure and vanity, even our own lives. We embrace discomfort. I knew a Nalpazka, Tamin, who slept on sharp boulders and kept his arm raised above his head, the arm withered. One day it fell, but always it reminded him that pleasure and pain did not hold sway over his soul. Vanity is my favorite. You have seen some of it. The Takan are used to our shit. But Deerwood, a traveling noble, offered his friendship to me as we crossed paths on the road. I blew my nose into his silken shirt sleeves, apologized, then vomited. I was even beaten for it without having to ask. Work well done is truly its own reward. Fear of death is our enemy, so we bury ourselves with our dead. We live on the carrion and meditate for days, even as the worms burrow into our flesh. When I completed my trial, my master had me placed at the bottom of a mass grave. In time, you come to know death. So it is with all our enemies. Vanity is a snare that roots the way we see ourselves, the way others see us. These things are not real. The Nalpazka teachings reveal many such snares. Fear, pleasure, doubt, hatred. They hold us back if we let ourselves be caught. Then you see only what is truly there, and you suffer no longer. You become as a god, seeing things. If you can loose yourself from the snares. And I meet people on the road, and they pity me. They see so many scars, and they wonder, how can the man beneath not be broken? A scar is a wound that heals. A living they cause no pain, only the echo of pain, which cannot hurt you. Show me a scarred man, and I will show you a man who can overcome. The Malkachoa? When you first try it, it seems a beautiful fantasy. With practice, you see that all it does is show you reality. I have watched trees grow and wilt before me. I have tasted meat, but the Malkachoa often causes the stomach to empty with great violence. You would ask much. Most Takan have two choices. They can grow crops. I was the youngest of 5. A dreamer. They did not feel the same about me. 3 times I tried, all that time spent dreaming, and I had not thought to prepare. If they had not refused me, what shame I might have brought to them. They had no choice. Our high priestess had a vision. Malkachoa, plus some other shit, knowing her. No, she saw me as chieftain, leading a host of Nalpazga warriors to victory over our enemies, Kachmatl. Our last chieftain had died over the winter. A new one had not yet arisen, so the timing was right. The next day they brought me before Ishipilo, the great master of the Nalpazga. I still trained with the other instructors, sparred and meditated with my Nalp, but learning from Ishipilo was a chieftain's privilege. He knew the secrets that could grant mastery over when a Nalpazga was deemed a worthy successor to a chieftain, greater than all his peers. Ishipilo, I would not be as I am now without his lessons. Not all of them. When I was brought to him, I knew how unworthy I was. But if he disapproved, he never... In my shame, I gave him everything I had. He tutored me for 7 years, and in that, then the day came when he was to teach me the final secret of the Anitle. This is the unbeatable warrior Altacan Chief Ishipilo never showed. I found him in his study, meditating. Master, I said, is it time for me to learn to be the Anitle? Not yet, he said. And that was all. He never gave me another lesson. A year later, he was dead of old age. They named... I thought so as well. I tried everything. Patience, rage, cleverness, acceptance. Not yet. Have I? At any time, 2 people know the secret of becoming the Anitle. When Ishipilo died, the knowledge was lost to us. You would ask much of one. Word of Ishipilo's death spread. Our enemies, the Kachmatl chieftain, came with gifts to honor my rule. But his real purpose was to look me. I looked at him, and I imagined that I was the Anitle, free of all the worldly snares. That my master had taught me. When he turned to leave, I saw he wore a secret smile, and I knew I had failed. They were many times greater than our numbers. They had been trying to conquer us for generations, and the Takan chieftain had always sent them running. In my heart, I knew we would lose, and it would be because what we had always done. I gathered my Nalpazga warriors. The Nalpazga believed Zawa was the Anitle, and it gave them strength. My mind found a place it had never reached before. I could see my enemies. I could see my own actions in front of me, the path to victory. And then the Kachmatl chieftain came to face me, and he knew Zawa. I hesitated. My enemies fell upon me. One by one, the Nalpazga were... Of the men, they made slaves. Their way is to absorb the conquered, make them forget themselves. They take you alive if you are a chieftain. Then they show you to their people, and to yours, broken. After that, oh no, they did all of those things to... They flayed me until my screams became whispers, until I no longer knew who I was, and my only hope was... But they didn't stop. In my lowest moment, I released my grip on many worldly things I had come to embrace since my master's death. They brought me out to be executed, not knowing any better. They swung the machete down upon my neck, but it would not cleave. Each hack of the knife brought great pain, and the pain showed me glimpses of pure truth. For a moment at a time, I broke my bonds by seeing beyond them. I slew my executioner by knowing I would slay him. No. When the pain faded, I swore to return when my soul was ready to defeat the Kachmatl. When I had rediscovered my master's lost secrets. No, I searched my empty homeland for any trace of Ishipilo's knowledge. But I knew he had... When that failed, I began searching the land to see if knowledge of the Anitle had come from abroad. All the while, Zawa was trying to find the answer within himself as well. meditation, Malkachoa, 1,000 practices. He becomes nearer to the Anitle every day. But his soul is not free. He is not. The final step is the difference between invincible. Catch model has only grown over time, swallowed all its rivals. It would take no less than the Anitle. Then the Takan will be no worse off than they are now. But they do deserve. You would ask much of one. There is a spirit lion there, just ahead. Can you see it, Watcher? The lion was the symbol of my master, as he come here at last to teach me what he would not in life, to be the Anitle. I have some herbs prepared, Malkachoa, plus some things I've been saving. It would be my honor if you would come with me on this journey. That goes for everyone. I would welcome the presence of friends.
I'll try anything once. Bunch of times. If maybe I could just...
No better friend than one sharing good.
This ain't fair.
Are you ready? Do not let the lion escape us! Is that flower singing? No. Stay focused, Zawa. I wouldn't be so sure.
On that pedestal you see before you. Yes, the one with the bodies. As I was saying, on that pedestal you see before you, I placed a gem for safekeeping. You have I regretted leaving it behind almost immediately. It has been my It is all I have left of something that was important.
Very important, by the look of it.
That would be...
What is this? So many have died to approach it.
Tasted breakfast.
Do not succumb,
Can do better, Alof.
Era ele.
You can do better, Alof.
Let's wash that down with an antidote. Were you able to retrieve the gem? This is a... clumsy.
This is a snare my master never told me of. How great.
There is no mistake. Zawa, you will be our chieftain. You will succeed Ishapito. I will tell Ishapito. The path must be clear.
That looks like it hurt. That's how it's done.
The shaman's vision always after my master had passed, even after the Takan were conquered. But I wonder if it did not also make me proud and foolhardy. If I ignored my own defeat, because I did not believe it possible. Zawa has done his people no favors as chieftain, but what you say is true.
Sure.
Cadê o leão?
There! I see it!
Have you come here to eat me?
We are not here to eat you, but you are easy.
The beasts of this place would catch my scent. But there may be a way I could be protected. A great tree grows to the north, whose sap has... If you could draw this sap and rub it into my coat, I would be safe. I could heal and return to my herd. To the north, beside a cave. You will not find a larger tree in the forest. Gallowayne speed your step.
Eita, caralho.
It was a mistake to leave the animal here, unprotected. That is difficult to accept. In my heart, in the end, though, the wolves would have come. We may have been bound for filth. Chief Aurelia.
I come on behalf of the Ketchmans to pay you tribute.
You have come to see if I am ready to protect my people.
Well, are you? lava.
When the catch model chieftains saw me, if I had been more convincing, I have always believed they would not have attacked. It may be. This was the life of the Takan. We lived, and finally, the day came when we were wounded.
Certo, cadê o caralho do leão?
Did you see where it went?
You... Water. From the waterfall, please. I have tried, but the water eludes me. I open my mouth, and it falls only on either side. Only the first time was I able to taste. Ever since, I have not been able to bring myself to leave. I wish only to... It appears to be the same in every way, but alas, only water from the waterfall will... You will need this to collect the water. Have you had any success? Wonderful! I've waited. Oh no. Oh.
Given his history, I am surprised he had not foreseen this possibility. He longs not for the water. His suffering is very pretty. Yet, it feels... Can he not see that he seeks some...
Hello, people. You come to me with a question, do you not?
Yes, Ishipilo. I have sought your wisdom across many lands, over many...
Yes, people. I am here for you.
Our people are captives of the Ketch model. I need to know the secrets of the...
Of course. The answer has been with you the whole time, people. You are blind not to
Master, please. I cannot hear you. Answer me! Even after his death, I have always felt that when the time was right, and yet here we are on his trail, and his knowledge is no less amid. Is this what I am meant to see? That his teachings will always be beyond me? Zawa has been looking since he was a young man. If he were to end... I have been caught in a snare, worrying over things that could not be changed. Ishipilo never warned me of this. I have become a slave to knowledge I will never learn. Yet, I feel no different, no freer than I was. This may be our answer. Let us see what has been uncovered. You must come with me at once.
Zawa, you should not be here. If you are caught, they will execute you, and they will not fail.
I do not care about my life, Namaltia. I come to liberate the Takan. We will...
And who will you unite? Our men are dead or broken. Their labors were too cruel. Our women are mothers to catch model children. The Takan live only...
She was a Nalpasco war. She would have been, the wife of the Takan. An argument Zawa had with someone. Nothing came of it. Some years ago, Zawa considered he had vowed to return. He journeyed to catch model, and while their warriors were off raiding, Zawa has never spoken of it to anyone. He waited too long in returning. If there was a time to liberate his people, it passed long ago, while he searched for the secret of the Anitle. This has been my thinking, but I see now that the gem, the antelope, the waterfall, their lessons were not about Ishipilos. The time of my people has ended. There is nothing more I can do for them. Their time on Aora was too brief. There is much the rest of the world might have learned. The dream fades around us. That does not hurt, but it does tickle, which does not help me.
Sure.
Vamos lá, ver se a gente consegue, né, derrotar esse dragão, porque não faz sentido eu estar no level máximo e não conseguir, né, gente? Me ajuda aí. Pera aí.
Yes?
Yes?
Right here.
O bicho nem soltou nada e já causou aterrorizado por 4 segundos, né, gente? É foda um negócio desse.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Moral.
Yes?
Right here.
Yes?
Vai todo mundo cair.
Hey there. Yes?
Dois atordoados, é foda, né? A gente tem condição não, viu? O cara chega no level máximo. Mesmo assim, fica difícil. Galera, vamos ficando por aqui nesse episódio. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha e valeu!